Hey everybody. Welcome. Welcome. Trying to pull you up. When y'all hop on, say hey, let me know you're here. For those that don't know me, I'm Sandy with Creations Crafted. Hello, Rebecca. Come here, boy. Hey, Melissa. Let's put our eyeballs on so we can see without straining. How are y'all? Hey, Bonnie. How's everybody doing? Where you going? You gonna lay down? Thank you, darling. Appreciate you. Quit nudging me. Now you know you're gonna have to get down. I figured I'd let him up before. Hey, Becky. Before we got started. Look, they saying, hey, Joanne. Look, everybody's saying, hey, Tiger. Everybody's saying, hey, Tiger. Quit. Oh, Lord. Yes, so am I. Alright. You got to go now. Anyway. What's everybody been doing today? I'm going to go ahead and get this over with before we even start anything else. And if you're hopping on and you don't see that red light button right there or over there somewhere, you're watching a replay, just put hashtag replay. Now, I knew you was sleeping. Anyway, y'all know that I was a creator. I still am, but I was a creator with Chalk Couture. And then I left, hey Tony, then I left Chalk and came to Magnolia. Well, I emailed and resigned with Magnolia last night. I don't want to say anything bad, but I'm not going to promote something I'm not happy with. Bottom line. I've got my Chalk Couture stencils. I got my Chalk Couture paste. I got my Magnolia paste, my Magnolia stencils. I got, my lasers going now. I got my resin. I got all kinds of things that I can still be a creator with. I will always, always, always be here for you if you need help with anything. How's your mama doing, Melissa? So, and I'm not the only one. I know a lot have left. I just got off the phone with my upline. And, not my sponsor. But, so we just had a long powwow. It was a good one. But anyway, I am no longer with Magnolia either. So, I don't have to not say I'm using this product or anything. I can do me. So, with that being said, hey y'all. I put up a poll. And you had 3 choices. A stencil, a wood cutout, or, hey Mel, you late and $1 short. Wood cutout, stencil, printable. Cindy, what are you doing? I know, Joanne. And that's that. That's right, Becky. And that's that. And out of the few that commented, only one said stencil. So stencil's out the window. So we have this printable I got from Vintage Roots. Super cute. Super cute. And then I just made a small cutout. Okay. The stars were right here, but you can use them wherever. And it says welcome. And then it comes with 2 sets of the butterflies. You can place them anywhere you want them. I think I'm going with this because I have an idea. You said 1, 2, and 3. You and, I forgot the other one. Somebody else said 1, 2, and 3 too. But anywho, we're not doing it. And if you don't want to use these, you can use these for something else. But it all comes in the kit. All your little stars that came out of here comes in this, and I can make. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Cindy. And I can make this bigger, but I just went with the small one. And I think it's a 15, 14, 15. No, it's an 11.5 by 7. Thank you. I just made a small one. Because I don't want to use up the wood for something I'm going to do. I mean, I can sell it. But, yeah. Anywho, that's that. But, so I figure we'll save this one. But is that not pretty? That is so pretty. It was all kinds of, it was just windmills. And it had all kinds, hello Vicky. It had all kinds of different windmills. It was so pretty. So, now, we're going to paint this. Of course, you know we got to paint all this. Oh, Cindy, thank you. We need to chat. I forgot even what I was going to say. But anywho. Oh, it all didn't pop out of there. I did. I forgot what I was going to say. But some of the little inserts won't pop all the way out. But all you got to do is stick something in there. I can. But I just cut this one out tonight. Because I made that post and I'm like, crap, I got to get a kit cut out. Yeah, just tell me what you want and what size you want. I can do up to a 17 round. So, but yeah. Just message me, Becky. And there's your stars. I don't know how this is going to work. But I got these lights. And I thought would be pretty. Underneath of the stars. It's going to be bright. Where it would light up. And I may put a riser on behind this. You see how it's coming up out of the top of it right here? So, that's what I was thinking. But anyway, I was going to paint this white, but if I do the lights, they're going to be white. Hey, Wanda, they're going to be white, so I can paint this any color. So what color y'all think? A light blue? Jingle block, yeah. Somewhere. You know, where are they? I just had them. Nope, I found them. I've been working on all kinds of things. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go down. I mean, you would see them on the sides here, but the bright light, you might not see them too bad. Because you would see it on the sides. See them right there? You would see them. Thank you, Dawn. Hey, Dawn. So, I've got some smaller ones. I could put them up here in the tip-top corner, and you wouldn't see them that bad. And I can put him right there. Yeah, I can use the smaller ones, and you can't see them. Because, I mean, you could right here, but... yeah. Okay, so we're not going to use the big ones. Alright, so what color are we going to paint the back? What, on the sides? You would, because they're too wide for the stars, so I'd have to put them, you know, wherever a star's not going to be. If that made sense. So, you think we should paint it in blue? Let's go back and see. Did anybody give me a color? No. This is Dixie Belle's. Red. Okay, red would work. But I need a color for the... and I did drill a hole and put for the hanger. The red would pop through this part of the butterfly, so I need an outline color. It's all got to be painted. All of this has got to be painted. I mean, you don't have to paint both of these if you don't want to use both of them. But it all has to be colored. But I need yellow. I got Daisy for the butterflies. And then I got Barn Red, Endless Shore, Dixie Belle Blue, the Gulf, alright, Butterflies, yellow. Okay. Then we got the word welcome. And I'm not doing these, but you can paint them and add them throughout if you want. I'm not gonna. And then we got the stars. And then this piece here is for the word welcome to go on. So. So do it red. We're going to paint this whole background red. And then the red will pop through the butterflies. And it will pop through the stars. But with the light, it would shine white. Is everybody good with that? Hello, Angela. Welcome. Well, that's why I was using the lights. Because they're white. So we don't have to paint down here. We wouldn't have to paint this part. But we'd have to paint this. So we'd paint up here. So like if you want to hang your put your butterfly up here. Then the red, instead of this being a wood color. Because all this, the word welcome goes on this piece. Okay. So, what y'all say? Paint the bottom part inside navy blue, then the stars look. Okay. So do this part blue. Do the top red. Or do this part here blue. You talking about this part down blue? And if I color it more than, paint it more than, ew, where it needs to be, it'll be alright. Because it's going to get covered. Okay. Y'all, guess what? As far as I know, I ain't saying it out loud. Happy soft weekend. And I hope it's going to be nice. If it is, we're going to ride the motorcycle. Hey, Lisa. And everybody that just hopped on, if you missed the beginning, I was going to say go watch the replay. That's so mean of me. But, I'm no longer in Magnolia. I'm very disappointed. I am not going to support and try to sell a product that I'm not happy with. I'm not doing it. Alright, so there's that. I ride with hubby. Yes, ma'am. Me too. We ordered the parts to get mine going. I have a trike. Well, it was his dad's. But I have a trike. I don't have to have a motorcycle license for that. I can use my regular license to drive it. But right now I ride with him. Yep. Alright. So there's that. Yeah, and the phone call I had right before I went live, I just hung up when I hit the live button. Hey, Camille. He was okay. Hey, Donna. Alright, so we're doing this in the light blue, or do we want it a darker color? Darker blue. The butterflies are going to be yellow. This is going to be black. No. Black. Oh, I love it. I love it. Trying to see if I got any more a darker blue. I about knocked them over. Hold on, y'all. I gotta get up with Pam too, because I need some paint. I got Peacock. This white, Cindy? Okay. The Peacock for the stars. Well, get up. That is a pretty color. Why I don't already have it, I don't know. But I need to order some more. I got a hair. Email them. Email them, ma'am. I'm trying to get this here off. But that is a pretty color. Y'all see that pretty color? Alright. So we're gonna stir this up. I know it's my paintbrush. Ain't it pretty? Hey, Michelle. I have missed everybody's lives. I got so many replays to go back. I was watching Cindy when I got my phone call. Sorry, Cindy. And I broke 3 nails. So I got up this morning and I went and got them done. So needless to say, I had to have tips put on. But it's alright. I even broke down and got my eyebrows done. Just so I didn't have to pluck them. And I'm just using a dauber to dab them on here, y'all. I'm going to put these over so we can dry it. I'm going to go ahead when my order gets here so we can have a quieter drive. Not me. I got some thick ones. And look, y'all, I even broke down and curled my hair. Alright, there's that. So there's the pretty blue. Oh, it ain't all the way dry. Wasn't that good of me? I gotta come down some more with the red. I knew I would. I knew I would. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Dawn. No, sir, you was already on here at the beginning. Yeah, if y'all want to see him, he's on at the beginning. And you know he's going to be back on here tonight. I'm going to have to come down. I should have just painted the whole thing. Y'all, I'm leaving in a little over a week. And I will go live while I'm there. I'm hilarious tonight. Can you tell the difference, Joanne? I feel like Becky. She says she felt like a big load lifted off of her. And I do. Minus the hair itching. Alright, there's that and that. The blue we don't need to go over so I can close it. It wasn't on it. It was on the table. It was on the table. I leave on the 2nd and I'll be back. No, the 3rd. And we'll be back on the 6th. Right, Cindy? 2nd to the 3rd. No. Check your calendar, Cindy. Let me close these bad boys up. No. Alright, set you over there. Do we want the big butterflies or the baby butterflies? And what color's the welcome? This is white. Cindy says white. There you go. See? You had me confused. Hello, Mr. Allen. Your ears must have been burning. This is Dixie Belle All-in-One Mineral Paint Endless Shore. And it's going to be this part. You was driving. How'd you miss me? I mean, yeah. Alright, there's that. Why are you over there? I'm great. How are you? Okay, did we say big or little? I know, Lisa, quite a few. It's soaking it up. What color are we going to do the word welcome? Because the white will be the lights. Yellow is the butterfly, but I need to know big or little. Do this in black. We can do this in black and do the words in white. Oh, I can't tell you that, James. Sorry. I just can't do it. Can't. My secret. My secret. So do this in black. Do the words in white. Then the lights will be white. Butterflies in yellow. But you still ain't told me what size. Welcome in black. Hey, Charlie. So leave this like this. need a Dobby. I need a Dobby. And see, if y'all use a dauber to do this, it gives it texture. I need to get me some more Dobbies. Which way do y'all want the W? With the curve going that way or the curve going the other way? Huh, you funny, James Allen. Sandy sings to the radio. Hey, Stephanie, you're fine. You fine, you fine. I'll paint the other side when it dries so that way we can see how we want it. Okay? You sing us a song when we get to Branson, James. Cindy, have you ordered your mat yet? Meow, nothing. My glass top works good. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just do them all. And that way we can... Will you make us one and bring it to us in Branson? And then we'll have it. Shh, Cindy. Quit telling on me. This one is Daisy. Now, this is the color your butterflies are going to be. Yes, Vicky. Hold on. I'm almost out of yellow, I think. Oh, there it is. And I'll get my marker and I'll do the center part. Hang on, George. The part that goes down the middle of the belly of them. I'll do it in black so it'll pop out. In my defense, I've got people coming to live with me, so I've been having, oh, I got a piece right there. I've been having to do a lot of rearranging. Y'all see him smacking me? Hang on, Tiger. Let me get this done. You did. She's so pretty. If y'all haven't seen Becky's cat, oh my. She's huge. Tiger ain't got nothing on her. He's sitting there looking at me. Yeah. She is so pretty. How many of y'all paint with daubers? Ooh. I needed some paint and I just poured half the bottle out, I think. Joanne does, Cindy does. We know James does. Somebody sent him a bunch. I think he left. He got mad and left the building, y'all. Alright, there's that one. No, ma'am, I did not. What'd you say about my red? What'd you say, Mel? Let me see if I can go find it. Let's see if I can go find Mel's comment about red. Lisa does. Color my hit. That white is going to stick out like a sore thumb. You sure you don't want to do it all red? You talking about this piece? You talking about this piece? That ain't gonna be too much red. I had to unlock the door. My granddaughter's here. You don't think that'd be too much red? With this being red? This red? We can do it a different color. Paint the blocks red too. Hi, baby. So you want to do this a different color? Paint the other side of the black so we can see which way we want this W to go. Alright. I'm confused now. Oh, paint this here red too? Okay. Y'all confusing me worse than I'm already confused. And the blocks. Lord, Lord, Lord. Ugh. Alright. Paint the base all red. Okay. And the blocks. I think the yellow's okay. What are you doing, Summer? Huh? She's adding something to something. Oh. She's adding pictures to my digital frame that she got me. And I'll finish painting. And I need those to dry. It's all right, Joanne. Melanie and Rebecca told me I had to do it. I did see your comment though, Joanne. Okay. Now. Move y'all. Move this. Alright, I need this. I didn't mean you, Rebecca. I meant Becky. That's been happening here lately. When I talk about Becky, I mention you. Alright. Now. dryer. Alright. I'll do them sides. And I think the painting is done. Okay. Now, I think the painting is done. I know. That's where she's adding. I'm getting notified. Okay. Done here. Done with this one. Do we want another coat on this or leave this away? Where's my... Okay. Now, I gotta get the blocks. Figure out where they're going. There and there and there. Okay. Y'all still with me? Y'all awake? Y'all sleeping? What y'all doing? This is the Dollar Tree stuff, y'all. I forgot where this was going. That way. It's going right there. Well, don't I want to stick these in where they need to go? These came from the Dollar Tree, y'all. Look, Lisa's awake. Mel's awake. Go around and then drop them down. on the inside? No. What's not that wind? No, I was just putting those here. On here first. So that way I can see where they gotta go. You go that way. And there. Hello, Miss Denise. Hello, Sherry. Miss Sherry Hen, I need to talk with you. I was asked to reach out to you. Okay. I thought that was wind. That's airplane. So while that's drying, we're gonna put the words on here. This is welcome. Nope, wrong E. But before we do, do y'all like the W that way? I know it's backwards. Or you want it the opposite way? One or two? One, two. Before I glue that part down. Do 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 do. Everybody's saying two. Okay. Yes, ma'am, I did, Lisa. Right before we came live. Like I said, I just made it a small version. Well, hello, Mr. Turney. How you doing, sir? forgot which way it was. So we just going with it. And then that'll go there. Because this goes here. And that goes there. And then our butterfly. Big or little. So let that dry. Now. Now, y'all. Let's adhere these things. This has got to be at the bottom. So. I know somebody tell me. Cause I ain't never done this. What do y'all think? Put some up at the butterflies or no? Turn them bad boys off because they bright. So, if y'all would tell me y'all don't see that. Whoop. It just popped out. you could put a block under the butterflies too. And that means we're going back to painting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know what my grandchild's doing. I doubt this is going to be the same color. Nope. Can you do one block in the center? I don't know. I mean, it would sit once I glue it down, yeah. Well, I can do it and then paint the block afterwards, because it's Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Mel. Alright. So we need to run our light through here and run it down. No, it would have to come up because this has got to be down here. Wrong way. Alright. So. has got to go up here for the butterfly. Because remember, we got the hole right here to hang it. Okay. Now, how do I get the lights to stay in place, Melanie? Well, I know this here I can... I want to raise it up. Hey, Sarah. Welcome, lady. Okay. Do we want to raise up the welcome to or no? Think this is going to work better. And then I'll paint them afterwards. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Sarah. Thanks, everybody. Summer. Can you look beside my ice maker and get me my battery off of that charger? My battery.
Your battery?
Battery.
Battery, oh.
Beside the ice maker. Please, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. I think it would work. Look, that's the wrong piece. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
Because if not, then this is going to be flat where the stars is raised up. Because these two pieces connect to each other. Okay. That makes sense. Come on, glue gun. Because I don't think this glue's going to stick it. Where's my other glue? Ah. Of course. And come 11 o'clock, I'll see you on doing something. You can watch it and see it tomorrow. Mel, go night-night. You can go night-night. This took longer than what I anticipated it to go. Thank you. Yeah. I'm a-trying. I be's a-trying. I didn't say pop off of there. How many of y'all saw my cupcake today? And then I thought, well, that could be a muffin. It could be a muffin too. It could be a muffin if they want it to be. Listen to that wind out there. It could be. I was talking with Sam and made that today. Because I said I wanted to try new stuff. I was going to dab some hot glue on them, but I'm afraid the hot glue might set it on fire. No, Wanda. I sent them an email last night. And they got back to me this evening with a confirmation. So, no, ma'am, I'm not. So I can do what I want, use what products I want, and not have to say, okay, and not say, I can say Chocator, I can say Magnolia, I can say stencils, whatever I want, you know? So, but yeah, it works with glue. It will work better with glue. Just saying. I can do me and do, you know, whatever I want. I'll learn it. I'll lose somehow. I know, right? But and I'm not going to support something I'm not happy with. I'm not. Alright, are you? Okay. So. Almost done, y'all. Almost. Look, Melanie's still here and she says past her bedtime. Okay. Y'all are there. So, oh, I still gotta glue these bad boys down in a minute. Let's put you in here. Lord, I just used the wrong stuff. I think I just glued the whole thing down wrong, y'all. I did. It is what it is. We can put the little butterflies down here if we wanted to. Oh! Y'all hear the wind? That's crooked as a jaybird. Now welcome goes here. So these can go anywhere down here. Trying to figure out how to put it to. But I still got to paint the black on these. And I thought it was something, y'all. Because it's sitting up. Oh. Because it's sitting up now, we can put it did. We could even put some greenery down in there. Nay. Do me a favor? Come here. Oh, Lord. Flip that switch behind the frog.
Purdy, purdy.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Oh, that knocked my pig off.
Ooh.
All right, y'all. What y'all think? Add green to it? I know I got to go and paint a couple of these things, but it's done. You want to add the butterfly to the bottom? Or no? Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, everybody. But like I said, I can make this bigger. I just made it small for me. So. Yay or nay? Thank you, Sherry. Hey, Jeannie. Thank you, Jeannie. Well, I'll put the greenery in it when I post the picture of it. Melanie's about to fall asleep on me. Hey, Victoria. Thank you, ma'am. All right, y'all. Well, yay or nay? And then I'll figure out a way to adhere the battery probably to the back of it. Put it down here. Put it at the very bottom or like that. One or two. One or two. And then I'll let y'all go. 30 minutes longer than normal. Good night, Mel. Chris, for you too, dear. Alright, so we want him in the middle waves. But I still gotta add the black. I still gotta paint the beads and then add the black on the belly of them. You too, Wanda. Alright, y'all. Thanks for joining. Thanks for your support. I appreciate you all. And there we go. If you want one of these kits, message me and tell me what size you want. Okay? Alright. I will. Night, Lisa. Night, Rebecca. Alright, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is bingo. So, 9 o'clock. I will see y'all then. Bye, y'all. Look, I was getting ready to get up. Night, y'all.